Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be going over something that I'm going to get to now a little bit later than what I usually would try to, just because of the whole, GDC coin debacle. I really wanted to wait until, last minute to kind of go over this stuff, just in case there was something weird that happened, but hopefully this reaches you guys with enough time to make your decisions if you have not already. I imagine most of you guys have already traded in your global dragon stones, right? That's kind of what we're going to go over today. Just kind of what my picks would be if, I was to look through the list of everything. We'll go through the global dragon stone and then the paid stones as well. So the TUR stone and the LR stone, just in case, you've held on to these until the very, very last minute, which is what you really should do in case there's any surprises or anything happens, or now with the way the GDC coin whole thing went, you never know at this point. So now holding on to your stuff to the last minute is like a huge thing, right? Because they can make that mistake again. You could get compensated. You could get a bunch of stuff, but hopefully they don't make mistakes like that. But if they do, at least you're prepared for it. So let's look through this list again here, and we'll look and see what characters I would recommend. Just based off of the way the GDC has gone, how everything has switched up, how everything has changed. Really, it's like none of these guys up here. So, and now what really sucks is these two. So the LR Super Saiyan 4s, the Goku and the Vegeta, were very, very good during the Global Dokkan campaign because they had their time-limited buffs. Those are gone. So using your stones now for these guys is not going to do you any good. They're still good characters, but they don't have those buffs that they did during the actual campaign period. So they're not going to perform as well as they did over the last month, right? So not really who I would spend it on. I know you have 5 choices here, so let's try to figure out what 5 might be the best. Really, I mean, none of these guys down here either. It's going to be the super easy ace, all the way at the bottom, man. That's going to be the best bang for your buck, I think, with everything. These two were very good. These would be very good picks. The Vegeta's a little underwhelming in a lot of scenarios. If he doesn't get... The only thing I don't like about these two is that they're regulated to certain slots. So slot 1 and 2 for the Goku, slot 2 and 3 for the Vegeta. You get in a situation where there's a bunch of AoEs and Vegeta he's cooked. It's just, he's done, man. I had him die for me so many times before he gets a chance to attack, and then sometimes even after he gets a chance to attack. But they're still very good super easy A's. I would definitely recommend picking up a copy of them if you don't have them. Going back down here, I mean, the Rose was very good. The Fizz Vegito is good. Not kind of on the level that I would have hoped for, but I still think he's very good. He can be very useful. The Rose is fantastic, especially when run alongside the new Goku Black Rose Zamasu, right? If you have that card, if you have that character, this guy is very, very good. Omega Shenron, I still think he's very good. He does have his weaknesses, but he is very strong. He dishes out a bunch of supers. He runs very well on the new Omega's team, right? He doesn't link up with the new Omega, which is a bummer. But if you have him kind of on the as a floater or just kind of on the team somewhere, he's still going to perform very, very well. So he's a big pick that I would kind of look at. I mean, obviously Super Buu, or Buhan, right? He's still very, very good. He's a very good choice. The Kaioken Goku is still decent. The Gotenks, the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks might be a good choice as well to run along with the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks on their team. I think he performs very well there. Not the AGL Vegito. No. Janemba can be good, but I don't know if I'd recommend him unless you don't have him and you have some of the other guys. Celis is very good. He's one that I would consider picking up too if you do not have a copy of him. If you already have the other characters, the newer guys, I would say the Rose, the Super Saiyan 4s, the Vegito are kind of I'd prioritize those ones kind of over these guys down here. but still a very, very good option. Again, with this Rose, he had a time limited buff. It's gone now, so I wouldn't waste your pick on him unless you don't have him and you just want to have him to fill out your box. He's still very good. His EZA is good. He's just not on the same level that he was over the past like month. I don't know if I do any of these guys. I mean, the Broly's pretty decent on the Broly's team. Baby is another one of the time limited buff guys who's gone now. And I think that's really it. Oh, them. I mean, this would be a solid pick for the youth team, the youth and hybrid Saiyans team. If you picked up these guys, it'd be pretty good. I mean, they're very good. They're very strong. They just are very dodge heavy. So if you don't dodge, they're pretty much gonna die. But I mean, when they do dodge, they do great. And then when they attack, they do their stats are crazy. So still a very, very good pick, I think, with their Super EZA. The Gohan could, he's pretty decent on the youth team. Being able to do the rainbow, or being able to do the orb changing and everything for Gohan really helps out. And then of course, like if you have everybody already here, just pick up some other guys. But yeah, I think those are my picks for these. So I would prioritize them kind of like, let's see, maybe like the Rose, then the Super Saiyan 4s, then maybe Omega, Vegito, and then start looking at like Buhan, Gotenks, and Cell, and then kind of work down from there, right? You can pick up the Goten and Trunks if you don't have them, or you need another copy of them. But yeah, I mean, a lot of good stuff came with this GDC over the past like month, right? Things have changed. The meta's changed. There's been some crazy fights, and I think those guys will really help you out for that. So, if you haven't spent this yet, those are my recommendations. If you have already spent it, let me know who you spent it on, right? I'd like to know who you guys picked with your Global Dragon Stones. Now, for the, smaller majority of people, right, who spend money on the game, you can pick up the TUR stones, you can pick up the LR stone. Looking through the TUR one, I mean, Goku Black would work for Rose's team. Mikhail Cauliflower is still pretty decent. These guys are still very good. Yeah, Gogeta with his EZA is cracked on the GT Heroes team, so that's probably that's definitely a solid pick there. I don't know if I'd worry about any of these guys here. I would say prioritize him, and then maybe like these guys. And then maybe Goku Black would be like my recommendations there, because GT Heroes is very good. You run all these guys on GT Heroes and you're pretty set. Yeah, so those would be my picks for the TUR stones. Now the LR stone, I mean, Beast always is a great option. Them with their EZA, a lot of people are hating on them. I don't see it. I mean, yes, with the meta, with the way those fights are structured right now, they don't shine as well as I'd hope they would. But I think there's going to be content that they're going to do very, very well in. And I absolutely just love this unit. So they would be like my top pick with this stone. And then obviously like the gods and the Super Saiyan 4, they are fantastic units with their EZA, right? Still very good. Turn 1, they're like indestructible. And then once you can get like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta out, once you can transform them into the blues, like they're crazy. They're crazy good. Again, another GT Heroes guy as well. So, and then obviously like Grade 8 Vegeta is very good still too. I mean, UI's stocks have gone up with all the dodging that you need. He's still very good. But yeah, I think those are my picks there for the LR stone. Yeah, either him or them if you don't have them, and then Vegeta, and then maybe look into like UI Goku if you don't have him. But not everybody's gonna have this stone here because this is paid for, right? You got to buy, I think it's like 2 of these, and then you get 1 of these. Oh Lord, I'm hitting buttons and I don't even know what the fuck's going on. So yeah, I would. Those are my priorities. Those are the ones I prioritize. So, yeah, that's really going to do it here. I just kind of want to go over this real quick. I know, again, this is very late getting this out. There's only like 2 days left to use these. So I really wanted to wait till the very end after the whole like GDC thing. I was getting ready to record this, and then that whole thing started going down. I was like, maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait a day or two, figure out what goes on with this, and then we'll roll into this video. But yeah, so those are my picks. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys have already chosen. Right? So if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, let me know who you guys chose for your Global Dragonstone picks, and then if you picked up the TUR and the LR stones, let me know who you guys picked there as well. Did you guys save this till the very end? Did you guys spend it right away? Have you already used it? Are you still holding on to them? Let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you!